Okay, how do you go from a standard form number into a regular number? Well, there's a couple of ways you can do this again. I'm going to show you, I'll show you a couple of ways. So let's look at some examples then. So for this first one here, I've got 1.23 and I'm multiplying it by 10 to the power of 3. Now that, as a regular number, is 1,000. So really I'm just timesing this by 1,000. And if you can multiply numbers by, 1, 10, 100,000, then you can do this. Okay, so that will just be 1,230. Okay, that's one way that you can do it. I'll show you another way in a second. Right, just for this next one first though, I've got 5 multiplied by 10 to the power of minus 2. Now 10 to the power of minus 2 is 0.01. So 5 times 0.01 is just going to be 0.05. Okay, so that's how you can do it. There is another way. Let me show you this. We'll forget this for a second, because when the numbers get really big or really small, this is a good little trick that might help you out. So what I'll do is I'll write out the digits 1, 2, 3. The decimal point's here. It's going to move 3 place values. Okay. So if it's here, 1, 2, 3. So that's where the decimal point will be. So I'm missing a 0 there, aren't I? I need one more 0. That's another way you can do it. Okay, if I was doing that for this number here, I know that it's a really small number because it's a negative power. So I'll write my digit over here. At the moment, the decimal point is just in front of the 5, isn't it? But I'm going to move it 2 place values. 1, 2, because it was 10 to the power of minus 2, so that's why I've moved 2 place values. So this is where my decimal point is now. So I'll fill in the zeros, and that's my number. Okay, so I can do that for some of these harder ones. So for this next one, I'll write out my digits, 3 and 8. At the moment, the decimal point's here. I need to move it 6 places, and it's a big number because it's positive power. So here it moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where the decimal points move to. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's your number. And then for small numbers, okay, remember because it's negative power, that makes it a really small number. So I write out my digits, 7, 1, 9. And the decimal point moves 4 times. So if it starts here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill in the zeros. Okay, and that'll be your number written as just like an ordinary number. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. Hopefully these examples give you some food for thought. And we're just thinking about how many place values we are making things bigger or smaller by.
Joash Maths.